Hi y'all, it's Charlene from the Crafty Art Shack, and today we are making a little red wagon like this one. Okay, so here's what you're going to need to make this. You're going to need some craft paint, you're going to need some red, you're going to need some white, and you're going to need some black. You can get these from the Dollar Tree, not these two brands, but the colors that they have at Dollar Tree will work. This is the black chalk paint. The apple barrel is sold at Walmart or Michael's craft store, but you can use the paints from Dollar Tree, but just remember, if you use those paints, you're going to have to put several coats of paint on your project. I still had to put several coats with these paints on my project that I did today. So, you need these three colors. You can use spray paint, and it works really well. Okay, you're going to need a black spatula from the Dollar Tree, and you're going to need an 8-count magnet set, and I chose the black ones over, I think they had green, blue, and black, but I had my daughter pick up some of this stuff for me, and black is the color that I chose. Okay, so you're going to need those little magnet things. Then you're going to need 2 packs of these. These are decorative mason jar lids. If you can't find these, you can use any mason jar lids with the little pop outs, and those work really good. So you're going to need 2 packs of these. You need 4 mason jar lids. Okay, and then you're going to need, these are what these look like, and that's what I used for this project. I did find them at the Dollar Tree. And then you're going to need a little aluminum pan from the Dollar Tree. It is 11 inches by 7 inches. Okay, first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take your mason jar lids. If you've got the center pop out, that's great. Paint the outside edge of it and paint the inside. Just a little bit on the inside of the edge. If you have the pop outs, you can just paint the whole thing black. Okay, and then the center part on this one, you're going to want to paint white. And this is what you should have when you get done with that, is it should look like this. Okay, I painted black around the outside, I painted white on the inside. The next thing I did is I took my little magnet pieces and I painted those red. Okay, now these are magnet. This is metal. We can take and stick that little dot right in the center, and we have our little red wagon wheel. Yes. Okay, we are going to glue this last wheel on. Now you want to kind of look and see where you have your other wheel. And we're going to glue this one on right here. I've already glued the other 3 on to save time on the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue gun. I'm going to put glue along top edge right here and right here on the side. Then I'm going to look and see where my other one is at, and I'm going to take this one and stick it right on there, and then I'm going to sit it down so that it will be, when I sit it down, that helps me to keep my wheels straight and even, because the pan edges do this and you want your wheels like this. So that's the reason why you're only gluing from here to here on the inside edge. And what I did is I made a little glue spot right here and let it dry on something that I could, on my extra pan or something that you can pop it off of. And then you pop it up, and that'll give you a little bit of glue spot right under here. Then you want to put a little bit of glue on the top, a little bit of glue right here, so that when you stick this up under that edge where it's on the top, it hits on this rim of the pan and stays stuck right there. Okay, and that little bit of glue that you put here that made a flat edge, it'll stick to this section right up here. Okay, so now we have our wheels all the way around and assembled on our pan. The first thing you're going to want to do is paint your pan, paint your wheels, and paint your little magnet pieces. And my little magnet pieces, I left them where they can come off. You can glue them down if you want to. I left mine off in case later on I needed to touch up my wheels or anything like that. I could just pull it right off and touch it up and put it back on. But if you have kids, you might want to glue these down so that they don't run off with them. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take my spatula, and I'm going to put a lot of glue on this inside surface right here. And that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm loading this up with glue. You want to make sure you put a lot of glue on there. So if you don't have enough glue in your glue gun, like I don't, you're going to need to add another glue stick. And you want to kind of work pretty quick, because you don't want this to dry on there before you get it stuck to your pan. Okay, so you're going to put your glue on there. Then you're going to take it and stick it right up under this edge right here and you're going to press it down. And you're going to hold it there until that hot glue gets cold. You can, if you have your hand on the inside and your hand right here, you can tell when that glue starts getting cooled off. And when the glue is cooled off, then you're ready to go, and that step is done. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put for this Little Red Wagon, I'm going to take and put a little bit of glue right here in this little spot between the handle and this, because this is going to be decorative. And that way, that gives, clean up all my little glue strings, and then I'm going to hold that right there. The reason why I did this part here as well as this down here, because this handle is a little heavy on this end, and if you don't put that glue right there and put plenty of glue right here under this section here, then this is going to weigh it down and it'll eventually pop off. So you want to make sure you put plenty of glue. So this, and see, I just popped it off because I didn't wait long enough. Let me put a little bit more glue in there. Hang on just a minute. I'm just letting it sit there for a second. These little things came from the Dollar Tree, and if you haven't seen them and you haven't gotten you some, get some, because they come in 3s, and these work great for working with hot glue to keep your fingers from getting burnt. Okay, so there we go. We have our Little Red Wagon completed, and in the next video we're going to do something with this Little Red Wagon, but I wanted to make sure I showed y'all how I made my Little Red Wagon before I started decorating it for the holidays. So we're going to take this Little Red Wagon and we're going to decorate it up for Thanksgiving for a centerpiece, and then we'll do it again at Christmas. That's the reason why we left this blank right now, so that I can show you how to get this part done. So in the later video, if you see this Little Red Wagon being decorated, that's why we made it. We've made our Little Red Wagon here today on the Crafty Art Shack. We hope you like and subscribe to our videos, and we hope you're enjoying them. We'll see you later on the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. Bye! Let me start over. Rewind. I dropped that. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I take the pictures or not. And you do need, yeah, something. This is the size pan you need for your project that we're working on here today at the Crafty Art Shack and making our Little Red Wagon. And you're going to want to take your spatula. And we're going to not do that yet. Yes. Okay, you guys, if you haven't seen these, get them. These are at the Dollar Tree. These are for working with hot glue. And I'm going to tell you what, these are a lifesaver. If you haven't gotten you some, get some now, because you're going to need them for all these crafts for the holidays. So, they stuck on my finger. Yes. Oh, you guys, I had to tape this twice because I lost the video footage again. I don't know what's going on. I guess it was my memory card or something, because it's the same one I lost the footage for before, but it's okay. We got this under control now. Yeah, we do. This is our Little Red Wagon. Come along with us as we fill it up with stuff for the holiday. We'll see you later. Bye! Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.